I like it's like this MySpace angle. It's just really flattering. There's a reason that a bunch of 14-year-olds in the mid-2000s were doing it. This angle is not actually doing it for me. Hello, it's Rachel from Ladle by Ladle. What's up, ladlers, ladlies, ladleteers? What should I call you guys? Is this too close to my face? Is this too much? So today is Valentine's Day. What I really wanted to talk about in this video today though, and what I felt like this was the most appropriate day to do this video, is relationships in recovery. And I mean specifically romantic relationships. Let me start by talking about me. When I got sick, I was dating my ex-boyfriend. Our relationship was already different because we were long distance. I was at school in New Orleans and he was at school in upstate New York. We actually knew each other from high school. Then we decided to take it long distance and see how it went. And it went for the next almost 3 years. Also in those years, I went on my own personal, terrible, horrible journey to and out of, well, at least into anorexia. That's how my relationship started and what it was. And then it ended. It shocked me. But at the same time, it didn't really. At this point in my eating disorder, I had been in quasi-recovery for just about a year. I was saying to him that I was recovered and that I felt recovered, but I was also saying things to him like, I'm so fat, I'm so ugly, I hate my body, I didn't work out, blah, 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 blah. I wasn't recovered. He handled a lot of the bullshit that came with anorexia really, really well. And he was a really, really strong source of support. He always said the right things. But I think what really was happening was that I was saying I was recovered, yet I was also really down on myself. A lot of what was happening with me was starting to wear on him, and in like a way that was making him really, really unhappy. And he just felt, and he said this to me so many times, if you can't love yourself, then how do I expect you to love me? How can I expect you to give love to another person when you can't love yourself? And you clearly don't. That's what he said to me. I just want to take a little side note and say that that motherfucker ended up cheating on me, so fuck him. Anyway, that's a total side note, has nothing to do with the story. Just thought that I don't want to give him any more credit than he's due. And I would say within a month after the breakup, I entered a mini mod, I committed, and I motherfucking recovered, and it was great. But my point is, you have to remember that when you're sick and you're in that situation, you are hurting more than just yourself when you are anorexic. When I was there, I wasn't aware of it. I was kind of aware of it, but in a really selfish way, and in a way where I didn't realize that all of these constant thoughts and obsessions that I was having was really, really, really affecting my partner. And it was fucked up. Tips for being in a relationship. It's okay to tell your significant other what's going on, but don't turn them into your personal therapist and just keep unloading all of your things. Of course, you want to be with someone who you can feel completely comfortable to speak your mind around, but you have to be cautious that these negative thoughts, they're not coming from you, they're coming from your eating disorder, and the person that you love doesn't need to have this kind of negativity in their life either, because as I mentioned, when you're sick, you hurt more than just yourself with your thoughts and your words and your actions. Try and be less stubborn. This is like me talking to me. Rachel, be less stubborn. No, fuck you, Rachel. To you, who may take my advice, people are gonna cope with this information and this news in many different ways, and you need to let them cope however they need to. Don't blame them for trying to help, even if the help isn't warranted or actually helpful. To watch a loved one struggle from afar, I can't even imagine not knowing what to do. So if your partner tries to help you, just be grateful and just communicate what you need from them so that they're not struggling and everyone can hopefully get along. My last tip is just gonna be this. If your partner tells you that they can't handle the stress, or if they're showing signs of not being able to handle the stress of being with someone with an eating disorder, you need to respect their ability to handle this information and handle this life. They don't have the eating disorder and they didn't ask for this, but they love you very, very much. And you just need to be able to give them the amount of space they need. Do your best to absolutely respect that, because it's tough work being with someone like us. I'm a lot of work right now and I'm recovered, so I'm just saying. Did I make a point there? I'm not sure. I think I did, you know, just like your partner needs space. give it to them. Your partner needs time, give it to them. Your partner copes in a weird way, let them. Your partner tries to help, communicate about how to do that effectively. I just keep doing this because I like the way my sleeves are rolled up. This is my real Valentine. Isn't that right? Aren't you a good boy? He's like, please let me go, please. Excuse me. Okay, y'all, so that's all I have for y'all. Sometimes when I record these videos after work, it's like I'm slowly crashing and like everything crashes around me. Sometimes those are my best videos and sometimes they're my worst. So let me know. Anyway, if you did like it, give it a big thumbs up and let me know if you've had, what your experiences with relationships have been in recovery, positive or negative. You know, let's get a share in down there. Or if you don't have any, you might want to share what you're doing this Valentine's Day. I love Valentine's Day. I even loved it when I was single because when you're single, it's like better because you can just completely self-indulge and nobody fucking judges you because they're like, you know what? Let that girl eat a whole row of cookie dough because that bitch is single on Valentine's Day. Sometimes I still do that and I'm in a relationship, so. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. My name is Rachel. This channel is Ladle by Ladle and we make videos on eating disorder recovery, intuitive eating, veganism, self-love, and body positivity. And I'd love to have you with me. My ladlers. Did we figure that out yet? Bye guys. See you next time.